No, Mike, there's a lot of activity here at the park, but nowhere near what it typically is, and the stage typically is already being set for what would have been tomorrow's big holiday celebration, but no stage here or at any other major venues means no paycheck for those in the music industry. The recent announcement that ACL for 2020 is canceled was a big disappointment for fans and a $500 million economic hit for Austin. It was the latest hard shot for those who work in the music business setting up stages.
It's been gut-wrenching all week.
Chris Warndahl with Miller Pro Audio was hired to set up for the Vanilla Ice concert. The show's cancellation due to COVID-19 fears is one of 1,000 gigs that he's lost since the outbreak.
How long can this go on?
Not much longer. I mean, there's several good companies in town, not just us, and I don't know how long any of us can hold on. There's a lot of good people who are not working.
He's had to lay off 16 employees so far.
I know several artists that have had number one hits who are taking a job.
John Dan McBride is one of those artists out of work. McBride is an Austin-based musician who tours internationally with artists like Aaron Watson and Kevin Fowler.
It feels weird to not be able to play music, but the scary part is not knowing where the income is going to be.
McBride and others in the music industry at first did web-based performances, but that's tapered off.
It kind of makes you feel like this could be indefinite. So it makes people feel like, do we need to change careers?
What can the fan do to help people like you?
Honestly, I think it's kind of up to those of us who have chosen this profession to figure it out. I don't really expect fans to figure it out for us.
McBride was already teaching music on the side to earn some extra cash. Lighting engineers that he knows are still on the road, but driving trucks after getting their CDL. And this Nashville candle company was started up by a friend, Ben Deem. A portion of the sales is helping those out of work. About $20,000 has been given out, according to Deem, who spoke to me by phone.
Anywhere from paying mortgages to car payments to phone bills, just anything that can help someone, that's what we want the money to go towards.
It's a way to figure this out on our own rather than waiting for whether it's government help or other private help.
How sustainable is all this for you? How much longer can you go on and holding out hope that we get back to maybe not normal, but back to concerts?
We're already past the point of holding on. We're kind of having to figure this out right now. It's too late to just say, well, I'm just going to ride this out until things come back to normal, because the way I'm hearing it, nobody really thinks it's going to come back to normal.
Yeah, and right now, what is normal? It's very strange. Chris Warndahl told me that he believes government leaders and industry leaders should get together and try to work up on some type of plan, find a way to get performances back on stage and coexisting with COVID-19. He points out that mask and social distancing programs in other countries like Korea, Japan, even Sweden can be done. He says he's even about to work a gig where they're setting up bicycle racks, those metal ones, into big giant squares, putting a table in between and keeping people away from people and still having the big concert. Now back to you in the studio.